Hey everybody, welcome into your reading for finance, career, and work life. This reading is for all the fire signs out there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Looks like it wanted to come out. And of course, it had to be your card, the fire sign. With that said, we will look into the energies of what's going on in your career and your finance sector. Just a recap, on the 4th or 5th, was it? We had a solar eclipse. I know for Aries, it falls into your work sector, so it's going to affect you guys in your work life and your career, this recent solar eclipse, as well as the Venus going retrograde. For others of you, yes, this is talking about your legacy, how you feel, where you belong in life, what jobs that you want to take, where you need to move, and your situation. The universe will be testing your resolve here as well. So let's see what's going on for you, my beauties. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Cups as the overall energy. The Six of Cups can talk about just, how you feel about a certain situation from your recent past. This could talk about even possibly you working with some, family or childhood friends. Three of Cups. Yeah, definitely networking with some kind of situations. Could also be partying, like holiday parties that are coming up. Five of Wands. Some of you guys feel challenged, overwhelmed. Others of you work in a very competitive place or industry. The Hierophant. Some of you are teachers. Some of you are in college, university. The Hierophant is here. Others of you, this is talking about your community. You could be a band of doctors. You could be a band of musicians, artists, actors, actresses, whatever that is. Your industry, the Hierophant, is your community. And right now, I'm already seeing a bunch of threes. So I'm talking about the person here who wants to work with a team, that wants to work as a collective, because the Three of Pentacles is also here. And behind that is the Seven of Cups, trying to make a choice. Two cards of choices, judgment, choices, and stressing out before that. And clinging onto money. A lot of you guys have been clinging onto money, debating on your next move, your next step. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? A lot of you are sitting here thinking about collaborating with a team within your community here, from what I see. But it looks like you also work in a very competitive industry. And this has a lot to do with what you've always known to do, what you've always been accustomed of doing, with the Six of Cups as being your overall theme. But there's a bunch of threes back here which talks about team and collaboration, and Hierophant, the community. But the Six of Cups overall is you being nostalgic over some kind of workplace where you used to work or what you used to do. It's on your mind and it's weighing heavily because it's an emotional card at the end of the day. So let's see what's going on in your situation. The situation is you standing tall, standing strong. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who the reading is for. By the way, guys, these readings are bi-weekly. In the extended, if you are a member, I will break it down by zodiac. So join me over there for the extended. Now, what's coming towards you guys? So that's the situation. You're a king and you want to remain a king. If anything, half of you guys want to become like an emperor, like the Aries card. Do your own business, do your own enterprise, because the King of Wands talks about being his own boss, being a manager, being a leader, and also being very creative, also working in a very creative field. Okay, so what's coming towards you guys is the Two of Pentacles, juggling something. Some of you could have a side hustle and a main hustle. Seven of Wands in reverse. No longer struggling or resisting some kind of situation here. And the Wheel, because when I see these two cards together, I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. All three, actually. This is beautiful. So the universe is trying to bring in some major change towards you guys, all you fire signs. And this massive change that the universe is bringing in for you is for your betterment. It is to evolve you. It is a big change that is in a positive direction, and you are no longer resisting it with the Seven of Wands in reverse, especially with the Two of Pentacles, which means you might be in that transitory place. Excuse me, I should have turned off the phone. But in any event, you're transitioning, guys, from an old position to a new position. Some of you are being promoted. Others of you are changing jobs altogether. Maybe you're moving. It's possible that a lot of you guys are just going from a side hustle to a main hustle now. And whatever this big change that the universe is bringing towards you, you're no longer resisting it. This is why the main concept of your whole entire reading is the Six of Cups. You're nostalgic. You're thinking about it. But there's something here that the universe is pushing you towards. Fate, something that's fated for you. What you don't see coming is you moving away from something. Sadness, sorrow, guilt, misery, whatever the fuck the shit feels were, you're moving away from it. That's it. And I love it. A more positive reading here, because it's a 5 going to a 6. The 5s suck, but the 5s are necessary because not only do they bring change, they bring lessons. They bring skills. They add to our tool belt of life. And here you are, finally realizing that you've got 2 blessings behind your back, that you're about to turn around, pick them up, get in your boat, and go, and move on. Because the 6 talks about getting over the challenges, over the difficulties. Now, in your advice, is talking about 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is going towards your wish fulfillment. What makes you happy? What emotionally makes you happy? What is it that you truly desire? It's for the taking. The stars and the planets are finally aligning for the fire signs in order for you guys to go out there and do what makes you happy. Now, in your outcome, there is the 3 of Swords in reverse. There's the King of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So, some of you guys could be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person in the reverse is saying you could be potentially be turning your back from somebody that may have potentially approached you guys to do business together, or maybe that works with you is a colleague that's like a total douche, because in the reverse is a not so nice position, or somebody that had, in the recent past you felt like was a detriment to your life, your working life, because the 5 of Pentacles in reverse is talking about coming in from out of the cold. Okay, and the 3 of Swords is being heartbroken, but healing from that heartbreak. So somebody here is healing from some kind of heartbreak in regards to work. Meaning, if you had some serious financial crunch, guys, with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe you were fired in the recent past, and it was by a friend or a person or a colleague, you're getting over it. Whatever this is, you're getting over it. You're healing. Because of this 2 of Pentacles that I see coming towards you, you are transitioning. You have one foot in the old life, and you have another foot in the new life. For sure. For sure. So here you are healing. No more financial crunch. No more being financially left out in the cold by whomever that it is that had done this to you. Others of you, this could be talking about some kind of business mindset, but not looking at it in the right perspective. We'll see. We're going to clarify all of these cards, and we're going to move on. But before we do, let me pull 3 cards from the Kipper deck, or however many the universe wants to spit out here, and then we'll start clarifying. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what other messages you have from Kipper, please? Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, 3 fell out because I'm sensing 3. Occupation, cards never lie. Occupation fell out. Oh, 4 cards came out. Official person. Some of you guys are in a position where you're an official, or that's basically what's being presented to you here. Unexpected income. These are amazing cards. Look at this. Unexpected income. And coffin is also here at the end. All right, so looking at these cards, you have an occupation or a position for some of you guys where you're an official person, whether that is you're a judge or a lawyer, or you work in the army, or you're a police officer, or whatever official position that you have in your occupation. There is going to be some kind of unexpected income, and then there's also an ending too. So for some of you guys, I do feel like there is some kind of transition, a transformation, especially when I see coffin. You're putting something that you used to do away, and you're moving into something else completely new. For a lot of you is what I feel. We'll see. Or you're transitioning into this position, an official person, and it's going to bring you a boost in income. No more being left out in the cold. All right, let's see what's going on. Universe, angel, spirit guides, help me clarify the King of Wands for fire signs. All right, guys, so what I'm seeing here, Wow, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the situation is right now, this is how you feel. You feel like this King of Wands in reverse. Maybe you have your own business and it's not going well. A lot of you feel this way. A lot of you feel that you're not stable at this moment in time. Yeah, let's see. So the King of Wands, which at the bottom of the deck was you in the reverse, you're stressing. You guys are up at night, freaking out. Could be because of like maybe something's not going well with a team or this collaboration, or you're looking for a team to collaborate with because there is somebody here. But all of these cards that I'm looking at look kind of positive. You recently received some kind of small offer. Yes, it's small, but at least it's tangible. It's like something you can work with. And it is in regards to your empire, because the Empress, what does she do? She produces things into the world. She makes things reality into her 3D realm. The Empress. She creates empires, but she's also the coin. She's also nurturing and loving, so she gets the best of both worlds. Four of Wands, talking about your foundation. This is your career. This is your foundation. This is your platform. That's what the Four of Wands talks about. And Three of Wands. Some of you guys are waiting for your ships to come in. That's what it really looks like. Some of you guys are building a new foundation in your life, okay? And it's interesting because you have... let me see, 2 threes here. Again, from the bottom of the other deck, when we first started, it was all about the collaboration. It was all about the team. In order to do this, let me explain. Can you build a home off 3 pillars? No. The threes talk about creation, creating, whether that's quite literally talking about creating some kind of artistic thing, or just creating something into your life, like the Empress, because these are all making sense to me. Here you have 2 threes where you guys are trying to create something and produce it into your world. In order to have this, to make a home, to build a home, quite literally to build a home, you need 4 pillars. But before you do, you need the plans. Here they are. Here they are. You collaborating to create the plans of the new foundation you're trying to make for your life. And this is you trying to produce that. But you're freaking out on like how to get it done. How am I going to get this done? And here's the small offer. So this is the situation. Interesting. All right. But I think you're thinking like you don't know how to get it off the ground maybe, or you've started something small and you're waiting for the money to come in. Let's see. What is the 7 of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Pentacles? Okay. It's clarified by the 10 of Wands. It's exactly what I was feeling. You guys are exhausted. You're burdened. You've put a lot of responsibility on your plate. But a lot of you, I'm feeling like you don't mind this in a weird way. Here's the Queen of Swords again in the reverse. Interesting. You guys are really dealing with some kind of air sign person here that is kind of either negligent or is like a thorn in your side, or is your bump in the road. I don't know. There's an energy here that's obstructing you in some weird way. In any regard, you're still moving forward regardless of that person or that situation. But you do realize that there is something that you are working towards and you are busting your ass and you really are exhausted. But you're like, you're faltering in some ways. You're thinking to yourself, I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to keep working at this. And we're going to see what's going to happen. Because you are waiting for your ships to come in. But look at you. You're exhausted and you're tired. That's still not going to change. At least not right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat whatever this is for you. Because I'm seeing a lot of wands. And I'm seeing a lot of swords. And I'm seeing a lot of cups. But I'm not seeing any pentacles. So this is telling me a lot of sweat equity. Like you're busting your ass towards an effort in regards to something. Like you're building something. Because also you need to understand this is the Apprentice card in your situation. You're learning something new. A new occupation. A new industry. Maybe you're an official now and you're also learning. There's a position that you're in where you're learning. You're at the bottom trying to build to go up. Because that is literally the only pentacle I see on the table here. Let me see what this is that's coming towards you with this 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, everything else is working hard because Wands is the effort. It is the actual action. Swords is in your mind. Cups is your feelings. And I'm seeing only one pentacle, which is the actual money, the actual offer. Let me see. What's going on? Yeah, there's something here that you have to leave behind that's breaking your heart. Leave behind is the key word. Remember the beginning of this reading? We had this. We had the Six of Cups as your overall theme. Well, it's out again. With what? The Three of Swords in reverse. Healing something from your past. The daggers are out. You bound, your heart that was wounded in regards to something from the past. You see these kids running away from the cups? They're running away from the past. Whatever this is, you're leaving the past behind. That's what this is. It hurts you. You're disappointed. You put a lot of work and effort into a situation, and now you're leaving it behind because you're trying to use your logic, your rationale in regards to something. And you're going towards something else that's better for you. Okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Cups. Again, celebrating, good news, networking. There's something here about a team and networking. All right, let's keep going. What is this Nine of Cups, please? Clarify the Nine of Cups for my fire signs. The Hierophant came out again. This is the community card. This is also an occupation card for me too. Knight of Wands, going towards your dreams. Chasing something that you are passionate about. This isn't your advice. You have put so much work, hard work and effort in your craft, but maybe some of you guys are not seeing the reward and you feel like leaving it behind. For some of you. You guys are going towards, this is crazy. You guys are going from being broke to like wealthy. It's insane for me. Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. 10 of Pentacles is money on your home. It is quite literally the opposite of this. This is like rags to riches combo right there. Right there. But they're telling you, and all the pentacles are now falling in your advice position. So what it's saying here is go towards the community where it is you chasing your dreams, the thing that's going to make you happy. Because it looks like you're busting your ass working really hard for someone or something here, and it's like a lot of work with little reward, or high risk and little reward. That's the vibe I'm getting. And, when it comes to maybe doing your own thing, maybe you're going to get a little bit less money, but you're going to be a lot happier doing it. Because what's abundance, right? I look at this like little Christmas tree right here next to me. It's my 7-year-old's Christmas tree. And every ornament on there is like, she did this in preschool. Here's her picture when she was 2. That's what she collected when she was 5. You get it. This is my abundance. I look at this friggin' tree and it makes me happy. I'm a mom, but before this, I worked corporate. I worked 9 to 5. No, I worked 8 to 8 is really what I really did. My point is, I became a part-time mom. I sacrificed a huge chunk of my paycheck for a different version of abundance. And this is it. And this is the reminder. So this is another thing what it's telling you in your advice position. You might have to sacrifice something in order for you to be happy. Like, what's your version of abundance? Because it's saying go towards your wish come true. What's going to make you happy? What's going to fulfill you? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. I mean, if you're going to bust your ass for something, might as well be something for yourself, right? Make your own hours, you're your own boss, whatever that is. Whatever it is that's going to make you happy. Because right now, it's like you're constantly stressing over this next paycheck. Others of you could be stressing the efforts that you're putting in towards your side gig, your side hustle. You're afraid that maybe it won't come to fruition. All right, let's get into the outcome position and see what's going on here. Because I do see you guys here. You're really, really tired. You're really exhausted. You're really putting your efforts into something. There's an Ace of Cups coming. There's something new. Some new offers coming your way. But let's see. Because this is down the pike. Why is this Knight of Swords in reverse, please? With the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. All I know, your outcome looks fantastic. You're coming in from out of a financial cold. Okay? You're moving onwards and upwards. What's this outcome, please? Yeah, it's like you're fighting back. It's so interesting. Knight of Swords. Some of you guys, if you are dealing with somebody in your work field that is that air sign that I was telling you about, somebody very cold, very cerebral but nasty, like cuts short, whatever the case is, it's like you're fighting back with this person. Like you're fighting back. I don't know if this person was trying to turn against you in your corporate life or your business life, whatever was going on here. It looks like you heal from this damage, whatever had happened to you, and then you send in your 2 cents over here. With the Seven of Swords, you rush in with the messages, and that's you fighting back. Or at least trying to claim your stake in a position somewhere here. And when you do that, that's what happens to you. You A, heal, because that's what these two cards are saying. Look at this, 2 cards of healing. The 3 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Swords upright. 2 cards of healing. And the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you're like, fuck no, am I going to stay like this? Am I staying in this position? I need to send out some kind of communication to tell them to go screw off. And you do. And what happens? It brings you in from out of the cold. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Here you are, Leo. Interesting. All right, so these are just temporary readings, guys, but this is the energies I'm getting for the next 2 weeks regarding here. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what messages do you have for me in regards to this Kipper deck? Anything else you want to add with the tarot? Let's use this deck. Regarding coffin, unexpected income, and official person. Yep, you guys are investing in yourselves. I knew it. I had a feeling. Yeah, look, the Empress again at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you recently were in some kind of crazy-ass hermit mode. Maybe you were investigating some kind of situation where a lot of you wanted your own business, but some of you were torn and you didn't know if you should go towards it. Because it was either do something that was financially stable or go out on your own. But the Empress tells me you're trying to bring something into this world. You see that? Her belly? She's producing something into the world. It's your legacy. Your own business. Well, because the 2 cards that did fall out is the 9 of Pentacles. This is financial independence, and 7 of Pentacles. Now I'm starting to see the Pentacles. You guys are investing in yourself. This is the investment card, and this is being independent. So you are financially going to be not only independent on your own, but you're investing in some kind of project of your own. And this is why you have the 2 of Pentacles coming towards you guys. All right, let's get some advice cards from Angels of Abundance. In the extended, I'm going to do a little bit of a deeper dive on each zodiac sign, what this means for you guys. And a little bit more clarification with the tarot in regards to Angels of Abundance and the Kipper cards. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a garden. Like a garden of coins. Go after your dreams. Whatever you're dreaming, it's time to go after it. It's no joke why that came out. It is safe for you to receive is at the bottom of the deck. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others, which is why I kept seeing the networking card. There you go, guys. All right, so this is what I have for you. Those of you that are members, I'll see you over at Extended. We're going to break it down by zodiac.